Imagine a world of endless grass, the great Eurasian steppe. For centuries, scattered nomadic tribes called this harsh land home. Life was a struggle, freezing winters, scorching summers, and constant conflict. These tribes lived and died by the horse, mastering mobility and survival. Children learned to ride before they could walk. Horses were transport, weapon, and lifeblood. Fierce independence and loyalty to strong leaders defined their world. Clans clashed over grazing, alliances shifted, and betrayal was common. To outsiders, they were a nuisance, not a threat. But change was coming. Into this chaos, a boy named Temujin was born. He would endure betrayal, slavery, and loss. Hardship forged him into a leader of vision and ruthlessness. Temujin united the warring tribes, giving them a single purpose. He gave them a new name, the Mongols. Under his command, they would ride out of the steppe. The world would never be the same. The age of Genghis Khan was about to begin. From the endless grass, a storm was rising. The fractured tribes would become an unstoppable force. History was about to be rewritten. Temujin's early life was marked by betrayal and survival. Orphaned and abandoned, he learned the harsh lessons of loyalty and power. He gathered followers, united by his charisma and determination. Temujin rose through diplomacy and ruthless warfare. He broke old tribal loyalties, building an army based on merit and loyalty. In 1206, the tribes gathered at a Kurultai. Temujin was declared Genghis Khan, universal ruler. He gave his people a strict code, the Yassa, demanding absolute loyalty. Resistance was crushed. Entire tribes were wiped out if they defied him. The Mongols became a disciplined, unified force. Every man was a soldier, ready to follow the Khan's command. The steppe was united for the first time. Genghis Khan had forged a nation from chaos. Now he looked beyond the steppe. The empires on his borders would soon feel the Mongol storm. The world was unprepared for what was coming. The Mongol nation was now a weapon, honed and unleashed. The Mongol army was a force the world had never seen. Master horsemen, expert archers, and relentless in battle. Their composite bows could pierce armor from horseback. They struck with speed and terror, using tactics like the feigned retreat to annihilate enemies. The Mongols swept into northern China, crushing the Xia and Jin dynasties. They learned siege warfare using catapults and engineers to destroy city walls. Cities that resisted were obliterated. Terror was a deliberate weapon. Turning west, Genghis Khan unleashed devastation on the Khwarezmian Empire. Cities like Samarkand and Bukhara were razed, millions killed, and ancient lands turned to desert. The destruction was apocalyptic, leaving scars for centuries. The Mongol war machine was unstoppable, brilliant leadership, mobility, and iron discipline. Genghis Khan and his generals, like Subutai, led campaigns across thousands of miles. No army was as organized or as feared. For China, Persia, and Russia, the Mongols were a force of nature, unpredictable and devastating. The world trembled as the Mongol horde advanced. Their legend grew with every conquest. The age of Mongol dominance had begun. No one was safe from the storm. After conquest, the Mongols brought order, Pax Mongolica. For the first time, the Silk Road was united and safe. Trade and travel flourished under Mongol protection. Religious tolerance was policy. Christians, Muslims, and Buddhists all found a place in the empire. The Mongols valued talent over faith, drawing on the skills of many peoples. They built the Yam, a vast relay network for rapid communication. Messages sped across the empire, connecting distant lands. The Mongols standardized weights, measures, and even introduced paper money. Goods, ideas, and technologies flowed between east and west. Gunpowder, the compass, and printing traveled west. Art and science moved east. The empire became a colossal bridge between civilizations. The world grew more connected than ever before. The Mongol peace changed the course of history. From chaos, a new order emerged. After Genghis Khan's death, the empire expanded further. Mongol armies conquered Russia, threatened Europe, and completed the conquest of China under Kublai Khan. Kublai ruled as a Chinese emperor, but his invasions of Japan failed, defeated by the kamikaze or divine wind. The vast empire was too large to hold together. After Kublai's death, it fractured into 4 khanates. These successor states often fought each other and adopted local cultures. The Black Death, spread along Mongol trade routes, devastated the empire. The Mongol Empire faded, but its impact was lasting. East and West were connected as never before. New nations rose, old ones fell, and the world was transformed. The Mongol peace fostered trade and exchange, even as conquest brought destruction. The legacy of the Mongols endures. a testament to the power of vision and unity. The shadow of the Mongol horsemen still rides through history,